Hello, friends. Happy Friday. How y'all doing? OD not again. I ain't lying. This man randomly showing up. Now you seeing demons on your bed. Child, be careful. Push it, Hey, babe. Nothing much. I just started. But hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Happy Friday.
What's up, y'all?
Hopefully y'all had a good week. That's my headphones because of the... But yes, could y'all come on in here? Let's talk. Let's gab a little. I need to move mine out the way. Well, before we get started, y'all know if y'all want to support my store, the link is pinned if y'all want to buy. I do have a new option called blind boxes if y'all want to check that out. And don't forget to use code selfcare10 for 10% off. Now he might be trying to serve you, please. Child, trust me, if them people wanted to serve you and you won't answer the door, they'll show up at your job if they really was about that shit. Oh, OD, please. Agatha looking good in her birthday suit is absolutely crazy way to start this conversation. I heard that already this morning too, but we'll talk about that with current events. We can go and gab about Agatha though, because that's the biggest thing that happened this week. So how y'all feeling the show? Do y'all like it? If y'all didn't know, both episodes are up on YouTube, so y'all can watch, and the full reactions are on Patreon.
Appreciate it, Dupree.
You think Rio, the Green Witch, is the daughter of Mephisto Blackheart? I didn't think about it until after I rewatched the episode, but for Sharon, Miss Hart, aka Miss Hart, aka Kitty, to be able to go with them, that's probably like Rio in disguise. Cause why they just let her, a random person, be able to go down the witch's road like that? So we thinking it is Miss Hart, but it may not be. Cause I'm assuming they had to have everybody on their list for that to be able to work. So we'll have to wait and see, but that's my assumption from rewatching it, because I'm like, it didn't make sense that she was able to go. All of them had to seem like they had some kind of witchy stuff going on, so I'm not sure to rewatch it 20 times already. That song been stuck in my head all since it came on though.
What up, Bellamy?
They left a QR code on your door. You thought it was a scam. That's weird though. Like, who leaves QR codes on people's doors? Then they already scamming with the Amazon QR codes. I can't wait every week for another episode. I don't understand why people are mad, but it is what it is. People gonna do and say whatever.
So what people mad about?
I don't know. I just read that in the comments. That's what somebody said. They love it, but people are mad.
What are they mad about?
Yeah, the Salem 7 is crazy though. The way they pulled up on that street, I don't want no smoke.
Who said they were mad?
Herb took his black ass in the house, as he should have. Or it was being a real black person.
If that's all they saying it's woke, I don't care to hear it.
What's woke about it though?
Like,
they probably don't like it because it feels gay. That's probably all. It's gay and it's like witchy. They probably just in secretly hate watching. Child, whatever.
Well, the character is gay, so. Oh, the boyfriend should be Hoagland in its human form. It should be Hoagland. I don't know if it is, but that should be Hoagland. You know what I'm saying? Wiccan is dating Hoagland, and then they get married. So that should be. I don't know if it is, but
they could do whatever they want with their product though. It don't matter if we need an Agatha show or not. It's still better than some of the shit that y'all want. Speaking of Agatha in her birthday suit, they were mad about that on Twitter, but they didn't have nothing to say when Thor was nude.
Thor was naked?
In that last one, yeah, he was butt ass naked in that fucking shit.
I think they even showed that in the trailer, didn't it?
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they showed that in the trailer.
Yeah, just show you how people be hypocritical as fuck. This is why they don't need to listen to people right there. Do your own shit. Because whoever want to watch it, gonna watch it. I saw a post saying they had the little girl checking out Agatha when she was naked, basically trying to nitpick. Any child would have looked at that and laughed though. It's a grown person running outside naked, one of their neighbors. Anybody would have did that. I personally don't think Wanda will show up, but who knows?
I say Wanda showing up in the last episode.
It
won't be for a whole episode. It'd be like for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes at most. Because of my boy.
I feel like they gonna do this the same way they did WandaVision, because nobody liked the first 2 episodes of WandaVision, and then everybody was sucking her Vision dick by the end of the series, and I feel like this shit probably gonna be the same way. Everybody got so much shit to say about the first 2 episodes, but then every week they finna start tuning in depending on what's going on and what they see. So
nah, I don't want to see Brother Voodoo, bro. I don't want to see Brother Voodoo. Is not a TV character. I don't care what nobody say. That is the Sorcerer Supreme. I do not want to see him in somebody else's stuff first. Unless it's Doctor Strange. Now, if he's in Doctor Strange, because he becomes Sorcerer Supreme. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't want to see him in no TV show. Give my man his, you know what I'm saying? We didn't see Wanda in WandaVision first. We saw her Age of Ultron, and it built to that. Got it. Cool. This is Brother Voodoo. This is Dr. Voodoo. This is the Sorcerer Supreme. This is Jericho Drum. Stop playing. No, I don't want to see him in no. And his hair better be fire. If they start him off with the fro, cool. If his hair ain't like mine, I don't want him. I'm gonna be real critical of
you
the
feel
locks.
like this is gonna be Billy Kaplan, not Billy Maximoff. Basically him reincarnated, but that's my opinion. I don't know who that is, so I couldn't say.
Same character. Just
I mean, I
name.
get it, but I don't know like the difference.
The same fucking character. They do that old, like, because I think Tommy got a different name too. Like they have a character, have a name, then they'll reinvent the character or reboot the character and give them a different name, and it's all fucking shit.
They mean like when they say y'all think Wanda gonna show up, they mean like the actual character walking, talking, breathing, doing something, not you assuming that's who that is laying on like the table in the mortuary. That's what I'm like. They mean like actually show up. That's why I was like, I don't know, because I know how Disney is with that kind of shit, and that's why some people watch and get mad, but I don't think she gonna show up at all, but I could be wrong. Like I said, that's my opinion. But
like I was saying, like I feel like that's why Billy is there on the Witch's Road, to get his family back, to get, you know, his mom, his dad, even his brother, if his brother is not there. Like, I don't know where Tommy is, but that's what he might be doing. Like, not just getting his mom back, his entire family getting them back. And if he does that, that's what he. That's exactly what he wants.
That's,
if he survived some kind of way when Wanda was getting rid of the power, or shutting down Westview, shutting down her power, he could have done it. Billy is that strong.
I just feel like I miss that era of like people just watching TV and enjoying it without we having to hear 37,000 opinions, unless the show was actually trash. Like if the show was actually trash and people got online and was mad about it, kind of like how Game of Thrones ended or how some of these other shows ended back in the day, cool. But like just because you're homophobic or you know what I'm saying, you extra religious, so oh my god they doing witch stuff, you mad, don't fucking watch it. Like why is this even in your atmosphere that you even know about this to be able to complain about? Like keep yourself clean then and going on. Like it's that simple.
Probably they might do House of M. I mean, did y'all see the Scarlet Witch symbol on the house when Agatha was looking at it? Did you see the M?
Mm-hmm. They compared it to Captain America too.
Captain what?
Well, her and Cap was having that conversation, and then they had like that spray paint where they sprayed over his shit. Like they had like a comparison of them saying something about like saving people or something like that. And then it shows like where they scratched through like Cap's shield or helmet or something like that. Then they showed like them scratching out her stuff. And then I'll have to go back and find it. I seen the comparison though. It's probably still on Twitter.
Like
why this the first thing I see when I fucking pull up Twitter?
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit. Dropping them.
I can't wait till we get to current events because I definitely got something to say. What the hell is this? Bruh.
No, I don't think Billy took possession of any kid's body. That's Billy's body. It's his body. It's just he aged from that when Wanda in 2021 when Wanda was dispelling everything. Maybe he figured out a way to keep his body. He lost everything else. His family. I mean, Vision's still out there, but you know, his brother, his mom. He couldn't save everybody, so he saved himself, aged up, got stronger. This is all speculation. Because things you say with Marvel, 100% of that shit could be wrong. Because they don't do shit like everybody else. I'm not talking about the Marvel year 2020. 25. I'm talking about in 2021 when the show came out. It's been 3 years since then. So it's possible.
If I come across it again, I'll show you.
It's possible that Billy.
As soon as I said I don't see it. I don't know if that's the right one because I thought they had like words on there too. These folks don't like none of it if it ain't Avengers, X-Men, or Spider-Man related. Oh well.
Why is everybody the Beyonce or something?
Ooh. Oh. Child, one day y'all gonna be hurt using these celebrity names to
you might want to ease up on the Beyonce. You never know.
Ease up on everything.
You might. Some of your favorites might be going to jail soon because somebody's snitching
or not coming back in America, not coming back to this country.
Like motherfuckers is snitching.
Y'all gotta stop doing that. People are their own person.
Like people. Somebody.
Wanda is the Wanda of MCU because like
people out here snitching. Some of your favorites finna go down and going down for 20 to life.
The only difference about that person being next is they gotta find the evidence. That person's smarter than the one that's being accused now, so you may not find nothing on them to stick.
unless they got them on tape. And
they won't though. That's the thing.
But see, that's the thing. Somebody just dropped a tape of J-Lo at one of these parties.
There's so many people at them parties.
Say I'm dropping a tape a week, one tape a week.
Yeah, but then they gotta be verified if they actually authentic or not. Like at the end of the day,
say take that. I'm going to jail.
Well, are we on current events and Wanda, or are we still talking about Wanda? It don't matter.
We could just talk about Agatha.
I mean Agatha. That's what I mean. But I'm still gonna get the current events because I'm still gonna say what I gotta say. Who is one above all?
Oh,
I could have sworn I changed the temperature. Shit, I'm cold.
One above all is
shit not going on. Not Harlem Shakedown.
I don't know how to explain.
I don't know South Central. That's what Trey said. I haven't seen that.
Seen what?
You talking about this J-Lo tape?
I ain't focus on Agatha, y'all.
I mean, we ain't really much to say from 2 episodes, but I enjoyed them personally. Though I already knew people was gonna talk shit because when the trailers came out, it was a whole bunch of people online. A lot of dudes, this shit been finna be trash, like all this kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, y'all said the same thing about WandaVision, and she had one of the best shows for like the TV shows when they came out. Terrence, thank you for the donation. What's my thoughts on Lady Gaga being cast as Harley in the new Joker movie, even though Margot has been playing her for years? I mean, it's a musical, so they wanted somebody that can sing, I guess. And then Margot's universe of whoever her Joker was is not the same one for this universe, so that's why they wouldn't use her. Because why would it make sense to use Margot, but then your Joker isn't the one from her movies? So if you willing to change the Joker to get Margot, then you willing to change Margot or Harley's character to stay in that same Joker universe. And what if we all Lamar? Are you gonna go to Patreon to watch the full reactions?
No, we're not talking about the Penguin. I haven't watched it, so it's not in the title.
Right. If it's not on YouTube when we come here, then it's not nothing we talking about. Like the video would have to be on YouTube pretty much, so that people have seen it before we talk about it. But I've been waiting for Agatha since it was announced. Child, I've been waiting on a lot of shows since they announced them. Stuff keep getting pushed back. We supposed to have like 3 other shows probably before her show came out. Now with it got pushed back because I thought Riri's show was supposed to come out before hers, but I don't remember.
It was like they keep pushing shit back. Her show been finished.
People were trying to compare her show to She-Hulk before the trailers came out. I already knew that Catherine was gonna eat when it still had to do with like Westview and her doing it. I feel like that scene of her waking up and her turning into like shedding herself of all those personas from WandaVision. Like I thought that was a dope ass scene. Like I thought that was cool. And then it's like nobody's answering no question. Like you got this random child that pull up that know you in a trance that also got some kind of magic. And then it's just like, okay, follow the yellow brick road. Like we just all gonna go on a trip. That's the one I'm scared of. See, y'all waiting on Daredevil for the action, and that might be the one that disappoints y'all. But I'm just gonna wait and see. Cause the stuff you don't expect to be good is good, and the stuff that you expect to be good is not.
Like y'all thought Echo was gonna be the shit. Remember the internet? They back. Oh man, the Daredevil. Oh yeah, the fight scenes. That was from one episode, bro. That was from one episode.
I feel like her show would have been good had they not given her those powers. Cause I just feel like that shit kind of came from nowhere. Y'all never talked about it before. I just feel like that shit was kind of like, what are we doing? Just wake up one day and you're in the MCU, so bam, there you go. They need to stop giving a fuck about these fucking kids and these parents, and fucking parents need to lock them profiles and they need to drop shit the way it need to be dropped. That's the shit that be pissing me off too. That's probably why people got problems. Cause Agatha and them talking about bitch and they doing all this other kind of stuff, and it's like, why is your child watching this shit anyway if you don't want them to? And kids still gonna find a way, cause if they got a phone, they can literally just go fucking to a bootleg site or go to school and watch that shit while they on lunch. It's like kids gonna find a way to do whatever the fuck they want to do in the first place. You're not around your child 24/7, especially if they in school.
I don't know if people were hating on Daredevil move. I was glad that he was moving like that. I'm like, I guess people forget that even the street level heroes have like abilities that make them agile and they move in certain ways. Like when you put shows on certain networks and they do that street level shit, they stick to, like, he's very agile. The way he was moving, I'm like, okay. Like, people forget that shit.
I feel like when you talking about top 3 Marvel shows, like the TV shows, I feel like this is gonna be a top 3 one for me. But WandaVision and Loki for sure. I like the magic and stuff like that. Like I liked all that different kind of stuff. But y'all heard Batman is the first hero to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I mean, as he should. Go ahead, Bruce.
I don't know if he should have been the first man fucking artist.
Who should have been before him?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the most relatable comic book character there is.
Did Spider-Man come out first?
No, I don't think so.
That's probably why.
But Batman ain't a fucking hero.
What is he?
Batman is a fucking anti-hero who's a fucking killer and put children in fucking danger.
What that got to do with getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, though?
Why would you put somebody who put children in danger and give them a Hollywood Walk of Fame? Then only they remove those people stars from Walk of Fame. I'm just stating the facts.
Batman can be there before some of them other hoes be there that they got. He fictional. Oh, X-Men 97 is good too. I guess because it ain't live action, I don't be thinking about counting it with the TV shows since it's animated, but I do like What If and X-Men 97 a lot too. I just was thinking like live action TV shows. I wasn't thinking about those.
Batman, like, it's just the stuff Batman does in the comics that's just more like, we see the better versions of Batman in cartoons, the no killing, like, but Batman puts children in danger. Like, hi, I'm Jason Todd. Dick Grayson here. Stephanie, Carrie, Barbara. We saw how. Oh, Barbara, my back. I can't feel my legs. Damien. Oh my God. Like, do I even have to say anything about Damien? Like, we confuse. Like, a lot of people haven't read a comic book past the 80s. You go back to the 40s, 50s, Batman is not the Batman y'all love. Batman is not the Batman y'all love. I'm just saying. It is what it is, though. I'm not tripping. It's just...
He got one before Superman, so that's all I care about. Anything else, y'all, from Agatha that y'all want to talk about? So, I know something I forgot. Her son supposedly being Nicholas Scratch or whatever. Like, I know there was a character on Sabrina, but somebody in the comments was like, in the 1700s, Old Scratch or Nicholas Scratch is the name that the devil goes by.
Hold up, what?
Like the Nicholas Scratch name, like for that being her son, that's the name that the devil went by, like what people called the devil in the 1700s. Like, which I would assume is when they kind of from around that era with the witches and stuff like that.
I don't know why it's a controversial debate. Batman kills. He killed for decades before he stopped killing. It's not a debate. It's a fact. Read a comic book if you didn't know that. Batman used to shoot guns. Fact. It's not a oh no, this didn't happen. Oh, continuity. Look, it happened. It's in the comic books. It's gonna forever be there. You can't erase that. He did those things. Just because in the 80s and 90s and from now on he doesn't do it, that I remember, he did it. And he did it in the costume that he has on now on the show Cape Crusader. He had it on a costume like that in the comics, and he was shooting guns. So
I don't know where they come up with that name from, Old Scratch for the devil. I just feel like that's crazy, but you know, to each their own. The Salem 7 are supposed to be Nicholas Scratch's children in the comics. I enjoyed it though. But if y'all actually listen to the song, it pretty much tell y'all that like they're gonna have to go through shit. Whoever was saying they gotta go through trials, we know that.
Like, we saw that in the trailer. Like, yeah, of course.
I mean, it's not gonna be easy. Like, y'all have to chant and have a little magic just to be able to get here. They ain't just finna give y'all whatever's waiting at the end for nothing. You gotta work for that. I don't feel like everybody gonna make it though, but who knows? Maybe so.
The TBF, they chose to become Robin, especially if we're talking about Tim. And this grown man allowed them to. What are y'all saying?
Where the Batman hate coming from though? Now that he getting a star,
it's not that I'm hating. I'm stating the facts. He's a grown man. He's a grown. I just want y'all to see this. I like Batman, but I don't skew the facts.
Is this real news?
He's Bruce Wayne, but he's Batman. He let these kids. How do you let a child talk you into risking their life, potentially dying? Y'all know the role of Robin, right? The role of Robin is to distract the bad guys so he can take them out. That's why the costume is so bright.
I don't know what to believe no more. I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, I saw that like a day or two ago.
That's crazy.
That's why Dick picked up on it. His costume changed to. Come on, bro.
Thanks, Kelly, for the links. Don't forget, if y'all want to buy something from my store, I got new stuff today if y'all want to check it out. Wanda's supposedly getting a movie. I've heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm trying to think that I missed anything with Agatha.
Okay.
You know what's crazy though? How they made the comment of like when they found her body, there was like something heavy fell on her, like from the movie. But it's like she can't be dead, or if she is, it shows how strong she is because the magic was still there. Like if she had technically died, it's not like the spell over Agatha was broken. Like she still was under that spell. So that can either kind of give you that inclination that she's probably still alive too. But even if she wasn't, like that's a powerful magic for you to do something on somebody and then it don't go away when you die. Agatha has 9 episodes. The last 2 are going to be on the same day, just like the first 2. Oh, you ain't gotta post no kick links. I don't be over there, Kelly. You ain't gotta post that at all.
I be forgetting about that shit.
I'm good. They do so much weird shit over there for me. I'm good.
Weird shit?
Yep.
Diddy weird shit?
Like I said, I'm good. And they be holding people too. With how they pay folks. Like, you remember how when it started over there, like they was paying people and then people wouldn't like stream the way they was supposed to get the money?
Yeah.
And then there was somebody who was black, but he like special needs that was streaming even more than them, and then they cut his money like 2/3 of the way off. Like, yeah, they be doing weird shit. And then OD was talking about one stream where like they was recording this girl getting set up in this house with a bunch of dudes. Exactly. Like, y'all just allow anything over the fuck over there. And all them incels gonna pay to watch, so it's whatever. They, like I said, they be weird over there. I'm good. I'm wholesome. I don't do that kind of stuff. Not all my homies hate kick. Please, not you saying it like that. They be doing too much whole shit. That shit might not last for too much longer in this cancel culture era. They might get hold. The only reason they still kicking is because it's like somebody with a bunch of money backing them. She could be in some type of stasis if she alive trying to re-heal her body and all that stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like she did though. Maybe she just in some kind of magical limbo. Also, if Jennifer Kale is here, that has to mean Noble Kale / Ghostwriter / Danny Ketch has gonna come. Is that all the same person? I was like, I mean, if that's how you feel, 6ix9ine, it ain't just him. He not the person that started it. It's like another person that started it that has a lot of money. That he just like the face of it, and he still had to get banned from Twitch to go over there and start doing it. So that should tell you a lot anyway. The motherfucker had Trump and shit in his room on his stream. Like, I'm not watching that shit, bro. I need Wanda's sister to be introduced into the series. Hell the fuck no, because I'm too old. I was too old for that shit. Ain't nobody. I'm not joining no house that people be streaming in all the time and shit. If I was young and didn't have no kids and didn't give a fuck, maybe, but like no. And I don't even really like people like that anyway. But you'd have to ask Trey. That might have been some shit he could have did if he was thinking or something.
Could have did what?
If we both grew up in the era of the internet and became YouTubers and streamers, would you ever think about joining a constant house? If not, why?
We did grow up in the era of the internet, like.
But like, that's not my cup of tea. Them people that be in them houses streaming all the time and shit.
I don't trust people. I don't trust people.
Hey,
like
Diana.
like being in the military and seeing how nasty people are. No, fuck no. Like my level of okay, like I can tell how clean you are by how clean you keep your bathroom. I don't judge you off how clean you keep your room. Most people just have your bathroom tells me how clean you are. You go to somebody's house and their bathroom is dirty? No, fuck no. Your bathroom tells me everything.
I'm waiting on
your
this,
bathroom tells me everything. I need to know. Because if your bathroom is clean, okay.
If we go to Ramadan, it's time to try to leave.
Like your bathroom ain't clean.
If it was today's internet,
no.
With the mindset I have now, absolutely not.
I don't have time, like, cause people play too much. I'm like, you go in my room, you touch my food, you do. Oh man, like I was hungry. Then go buy yourself some goddamn food, bitch. Don't touch my shit, cause I damn sure ain't touching yours. Don't go in my room, because if you go in my room and I see you doing some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing, which as like, cause I don't go in people's spaces. Like, people be doing too much. Everybody ain't brought up the same way. I don't fuck with your shit, you don't fuck with mine. But when you fuck with mine, oh shit, it's a problem.
Are we done with Agatha for the most part, like the general conversation?
Yeah, I guess so.
So allegedly Diddy already on suicide watch y'all at the jail. Already. So I don't know if that means somebody trying to take him out or he's trying to take himself out. Because he was denied bail twice, mind you. Like, I don't know what they asked for the second time, but he got denied bail twice. And now I'm just not seeing this. They discovered and seized 784 dildos out of this man's house. Like, 1,000 bottles of baby oil and 700 plus dildos is absolutely the devil's work. Because what are you doing with those? What are you doing with those, and why do you need that many?
I don't know about the dildos. I won't know how. I ain't heard nobody say that. That one might be.
I don't know if that one made up or not, but what the fuck are you doing with all that shit in your house? And somebody came here earlier and was like, people still online, like, it's just guns and baby oil. Why y'all tripping? You was at one of them parties? Because why would you feel like that's normal? Not used or unused, I wouldn't know. The memes I've seen saying like one bottle of baby oil lasts you like 2 years, so why the fuck do you need 1,000? It's crazy. Like, somebody's like me looking at my baby oil from 2018 still sitting over there in the corner. Like, you don't even need that much baby oil if you actually use that shit. Like, why would you need like 1,000 plus bottles of lube? Cause like that shit is crazy.
I'm trying to slip and slide this motherfucker.
Bruh, I haven't K Jiggity. I'm probably gonna end up just watching it on Twitch with them at some point.
That motherfucker just.
Please.
Yeah, take that. Y'all gonna have some dreams and nightmares.
All the people stepping down after he got arrested makes them look sus. Now, I haven't seen that list of who all have stepped down. Like, I've heard that people have been doing that, but I haven't seen names. I did see Meek Mill had a nerve to get on Twitter and be like, why all these people stepping down? And everybody in the comments was going in on him. Because didn't you just buy a farm this week?
Yeah. They did say something about the Silver Surfer. Like, he looked like the Silver Surfer.
Bruh, please. Not you coming in here for that part, Omega. I'm tired.
Take that. Yeah, we're going to have some dreams and nightmares.
Nah, them charges keep getting more and more crazy, though.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. That's crazy.
The whole allegedly coming for his besties next is crazy. Like, they allegedly got DJ Khaled name on there and Neo, and they've been showing clips of Kevin Hart, too. And then Jay-Z bringing up stuff about Tupac. Now they talking about somebody finna release Kim book like that she was writing before she passed away and all that stuff. I was reading that too. Now, I don't know how true the book part is, but allegedly he had an issue with Tupac because Kim and Tupac had something going on. And when he tried to invite himself in for the third, Tupac was like, I don't do that shit, fam.
Trey Songz. Yeah.
Child.
Which one of y'all?
He probably on them tapes
going
too.
home with Trigger.
He probably on them tapes too. Y'all, when I've been seeing the videos of Neo's song on TikTok where people crying, talking about, let me go ahead and listen to this for the last time before they get Neo next, and it's been his songs. Come close. Like, it been like random ass Neo songs talking about, let me go ahead and listen to this for the last time before I had to delete his catalog off my Spotify, bro. I was like, that shit crazy. Cause Neo baby mama done implicated him in the freak offs too. One of his baby mamas done said that he be up in there doing shit too.
Okay. Hey, hold on before we start talking about 50. Let me say something. Jaguar like, oh, she don't trust 50 either because he just want to be in control so he can do it next. I was like, oh, Jaguar. That's what you said.
Everybody was like, she not lying if he don't sue her because he petty and he sue everybody that say fucked up shit about him. So if he don't sue her, then there's some truth to that shit.
That's crazy. When she said that shit, I was like, oh.
Yeah, Rick Ross too. They was bringing up all his old lyrics talking about what he be saying, drop them all in her drink, she ain't even know it. Like, they was like, they always on that shit. Cause when you think about looking like you fucking Kermit the Frog. Built, out of shape. Ain't nobody really fucking with you. Then you start first, and then Rick Ross used to work at the prison, right? Wasn't he like a prison guard before he started rapping? So who knows what the fuck was going on up in there? with the tapes coming out about people in jail and shit, and them stories coming about people in jail. Then
I wonder if that's why DJ Khaled used to say another one. Because of the Diddy parties. Another one.
Oh my God. And then
hey, let me get a hey.
So
want another baby
with the stuff with Ross, they were saying, like, just imagine like coming from nowhere and getting money. Like, it's a lot of that shit go to people's head when they get money. They thought they was ugly or bad built. I'd never get a bitch. But now you got racks and racks and racks. So now you got all these girls that look a certain way throwing themselves on you. So some of them men gonna take advantage of that. Some of them people gonna take advantage and be like, oh, this bitch would have never gave me the time of day. I got you. Like, some people gonna do that. I'm just saying. Some people gonna do that. I'm not saying everybody gonna do that. But I also seen allegedly that they were saying that Rick and DJ go both ways, so that's why they used to be at the parties, because they be like, you know, the way that y'all hate Jay-Z is crazy, but I just feel like they never catch him. I'm gonna be honest, because if he go, your fave going too, because y'all already know, people know who they marry, and they know what be going on in these relationships, and who's to say some of the things he's done hadn't been at her command? Because why wouldn't you leave? Why didn't you leave after Lemonade? Why didn't you leave out the Lemonade when you found out that man was cheating on you? Why would you go back to him? You got your own money. You can't say you ain't got your own money.
What you mean Beyonce not going to? Yeah, if she don't want them tapes, she going.
And see, that's the thing. I would never think she'd put herself in that position. She wouldn't be on one of them. Her crime might be erasing people off earth that had something to do with her husband. Allegedly. But at the end of the day, you'll never know the depths of what these people have done. That's the whole reason of them paying people off behind the scenes or going to jail or doing whatever. You ain't nobody just gonna be like, here go the tapes. Here go the list of names of people that gotta testify. Cause my thing is, his trial should be public. Like the way they had R. Kelly shit online, or the way we saw the O.J. Simpson trial, like back in the day when we used to watch them trials like that, them famous trials, that trial should be public. So everybody that got to take the stand, we can see it. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. God bless, allegedly, Justin Bieber. I heard that he's totally, like, shut down with all this stuff that's going on. Like, he won't talk to nobody. He don't want to answer no questions about that shit. But I also heard that he got to be a witness. Because the reason that his bail was denied the second time was because of text they found between him and Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber was on the age. So I don't know how the fuck you find text from that long ago. Like, I don't know.
So here's my question. So if Diddy was texting Justin Bieber and something happened with them, so y'all don't want to believe that your boy Drake Aubrey texting this underage girl ain't suspicious? Get the fuck out of my face.
But the thing about being online in this generation is there's so much misinformation out there too, so you never really know what's true. The only thing I'm taking away from shit is the shit that I know lawyers are reading because they got the indictments, they got the papers in their hands. Like the stuff that I'm hearing from lawyers, because I know they not putting their job on the line, that's the shit that I'm believing at face value. Cause people gonna make up shit to get views. They're like, people gonna take shit and run with it. I want to see the witness list. Like, I want to see who got to come and be a witness. Because some of them going to take the stand to not get time. Or not be implicated in the way that they don't want people to see them. So, he must have pissed off the wrong person. Because the way they coming for Diddy, he had to piss off the wrong person. And the sad part about it is, he wasn't even at the top, though. It's somebody that had to teach Diddy how to be that way. And we know some of those names allegedly too, but they not gonna come for them people. Cause they this color. If you this color, you gotta worry. If you this color, you may not have to. Child, him and his mama in that video was absolutely disgusting. I couldn't even finish watching it cause I know everybody's relationships be different, but that shit was a little too much for me.
What happened?
That video that was circulating of Diddy and his mama when they was getting them IVs, like how they had to get IVs after them freak offs, and she was sitting there, the way she was talking to him like they boyfriend and girlfriend, and kissing all on each other and talking about his mama single and how she looked at all this. I was just like, y'all can have all of them good. That shit was disgusting.
Wasn't
I
meant
couldn't
for me
even
to see
finish
it.
that.
Obviously.
I watched that shit on stream one day when
What?
we was talking about it, and I couldn't even finish because I was like, I'm not finna watch this. Like, this shit making me hella uncomfortable.
See, that's why. See,
And then that's why they was trying to implicate his kids, because they was like, some of his sons be sitting there doing them IVs with him too. And that's like in the court documents that after the orgies, the days of orgies, like days at a time, that they would be so fucked up they had to get IVs after to like rehydrate their body and stuff after all that sex and drugs. So I'm like, when we be seeing motherfuckers doing IVs and shit with him, like this is why. Like walking around somebody's house slipping and sliding on the floor with dildos everywhere and fucking booty holes and ass and pussy smelling like shit. All like, I just can't, like, how y'all be doing that shit? Like, not, it's probably like hundreds of people in, cause y'all, they got that old Cat Williams. You sent me that, I think, where he was talking about how you go and you got one big party, but then you got them little rooms where there's like other parties happening. I'm like, so you just got hundreds of people. Carisha ain't saying shit. She said some shit like a couple of weeks back or whatever, but cause didn't they, when they first when Homeland Security raided his house, did they not say that she had drugs on her too, like whatever that pink shit was, or some shit they made that they be taking before they have sex, that she was like carrying that shit for him or something? Not that baby oil help cover the smells. It gonna smell like Badoosie oil up in there. That's what it's gonna smell like. Not baby oil, Badoosie oil. Kendrick said it's time to watch the party die. Bruh, that's crazy. If he came out with that song because of all that stuff that's about to come out, if that kind of had like a double meaning, that would be wild. That's what I was telling people on my stream the other day though. I said it's so many people that probably implicated in that shit. Society will literally collapse in the entertainment industry if they really hold everybody the way they should. Like your favorite movie stars and singers, business people and all this stuff, if all of them got clapped at the same time, like that shit would, America would be in the hole. They not gonna do that. All them stocks and shit from them companies gonna get the falling and everybody gonna be looking like the fuck y'all over there doing. Everybody looking at us like we just fucking use baby oil all the time. Like, the fuck? What are my thoughts on Cassie as pertaining to what? You know what I don't like though?
What happened?
When women get mistreated or beat up and they're like, well, why didn't you leave? So if you seen the lawsuit that Cassie had against him, every time that girl had to leave, that man would find her and make her come back or threaten her family or do whatever. Like, it wasn't no, oh, I'm just gonna leave. Like, he out here setting motherfuckers' cars on fire and pulling up on people with guns and shit. Like, what do you mean? Like, I really hate when people do that. Why Kim didn't leave? Why she left Al B. Sure? Why? Because he made them. Why do you think he's been doing this for 20 plus years? Matter of fact, 30, 40? Because when he got popping, like in the 90s, this shit probably been going on for like 30 years. Why you think none of the assistants ever said nothing? None of the staff ever said nothing? Like, y'all looking at it though like somebody he in a relationship with didn't leave. What about the people that work there that no longer work for them that still never opened their mouth? Obviously they were afraid of him or they had something going on that they didn't do that. So now he being implicated because some man, they caught that man. Was that earlier this year or last year? They caught the man that supposedly killed Tupac. That finally supposedly pulled the trigger. And he's implicating Diddy, that Diddy paid him $1 million to do it. So like you ain't even, like, you implicated in other stuff too. My whole thing is sexuality don't matter to me. That's the thing that black people have a problem with. Soon as somebody feel like you bi or gay, that's where y'all mind at. It don't matter who they hurt in different ways. It's just, I knew they was gay anyway, or I knew they was this. Why does that fucking matter? Like, they're doing shit with little kids. They raping people and all this stuff. Like, why are you so hell-bent on what their sexuality is? Like, people keep bringing up Will Smith. As long as Will got consensual consent, he a fucking grown-ass man. If he doing it with another grown-ass man, I don't give a fuck. Y'all always worried about what's going on in somebody's bedroom that you would never fucking be invited to. Like, you will never be invited to one of them parties. You'll never be allowed to peek from the closet. You wouldn't even be allowed to wipe up the cum off them people. So why the hell do y'all always be worried about what they got going on? Sean did Time for No Reason. I seen him because he out of jail now, right? and he like rehabilitated and stuff, and they went and interviewed him to ask him how he felt. Child, that probably saved his life, because had he not gone to jail, he probably still would have been besties with that man and doing all that stuff. But I seen that video where Jaguar was listing off all the people that need to be arrested with him, and I think Mary J. Blige's name was like the first one that she said. That's why I be like, why y'all ain't looking at them women too though? Why y'all ain't looking? What you had said about J-Lo?
Oh, he dropped a tape of her at the party. He said he gonna drop a tape every week of somebody else, some celebrity at a party.
Who said that?
Diddy.
How he got access to do that?
He got somebody on the outside who got the tapes. He dropping bodies.
If he snitch on them, I don't care. Cause
he's
like
snitching. I told you.
Even if they don't go to jail,
snitch.
even if they don't go to jail, let me know so I ain't never gotta support them hoes again.
That he said, if I'm going to jail, I'm finna lose everything. You gonna lose your career in this day and age.
Well, we knew he was using the tapes as blackmail. That's why, cause the girl Dawn was saying like when you go to the parties, you have to leave your phone with security, and then when you leave, you have to let him know you leaving. And then he was having parties that he wasn't even there at. They said he used to be on private jets flying to different countries, watching this shit on his phone. So like y'all had access to his house and this shit when he wasn't even there. Why he watching y'all? And then the sad part about it is this how I know the difference between this and this. Because Epstein did the same thing. That man had servers of people that he caught on video. That shit will never see the light of day because who's on them? He got dignitaries and princes and princesses and all these media moguls and all this shit on these fucking tapes. That's why we still ain't got Epstein's list. Oh, but we gonna get Diddy's because that's putting us down the peg for all the people who thought they was, you know what I'm saying, for them doing too much. Oh, y'all thought y'all could get down like us, and now we gonna expose y'all. No, I haven't yet. We'll probably watch it tomorrow and put it up because I forgot. Trey mentioned it last night. He went on an island though. He had a little bit of sense. Who? Harvey Weinstein already in jail. What you mean? Harvey Weinstein needs to go as crazy like that man ain't been locked up since the Me Too movement. Is he out? If I'm not mistaken, that man is in jail. Now he was building a whole creepy ass Westworld. But the shit I heard about J-Lo was that whatever that shit happened back in the day when she was dating Diddy, and there was that shooting at that club or whatever, and that lady got shot in the face. Because who took the rap for that? Is that the one Sean went to jail for? Whoever they said shot that lady in the face, and that lady still like dealing with stuff to this day because she didn't die. And they was talking about J-Lo had gun residue on her hands and stuff like that, but nobody ever looked into it. Because she went and married a white Oscar winner after that. And nobody looked at her sideways since. Because how you go from the streets, Jenny from the block, and over here with Diddy and them, to like, that's when she married Ben Affleck right after that. Oh, that's the one that Sean took the rap for. Child. And how long ago that was? And he just got out of jail recently, right? The absolute ghetto behind the upper echelon. What's up, Kyrie? How you doing? Not the ton would never. Child, Whistledown would have had all them hoes read to filth in that damn paper. Whistledown would have had her ear to the ground, baby. We would have knew everything. We can't depend on our government to do that. Whistledown would have had us right. Sean a president now? A president of what? He the president of... What is Burlees? How long he been out of jail? See, this what y'all... You know what? I don't believe in them. The anonymous folks that y'all be looking for to drop all this shit off people. Because the way Wendy Williams is not on the scene while all this shit is going on, and if Anonymous really gave a fuck about the people, I feel like all of Anonymous is probably either in jail or working with the government. Because the last time they made a so-called appearance was when I think Trump was in office, and they still didn't fucking do nothing. So I'm like, I don't feel like that shit really... I don't believe in them right now. I don't feel like they out. I feel like they either working for the government or they in jail. I feel like they all got caught. It's too much tea for somebody to be threatening to be for the people and to give us shit and don't give us nothing. Not the Gangstalicious episode of the Boondocks was about Diddy low-key. I heard that new movie Blink Twice supposed to be about him too. Do I need to go watch that? I heard that's... What? You can't snitch if you ain't here to snitch. Y'all see how quick Epstein got up out of there and they talking about he took himself out? Did he though? Tabitha Brown blessed her and she wasn't right after that. Hey, you can't play with people that don't play that. Like, it's people out here on this earth that God do not play about. And some of y'all just don't give a fuck about nothing or no one, that y'all come across them people and your life ain't gonna never be right after that until you get your shit together. Some people you just don't play with. And she had messed with the wrong one with that one. Yeah, she read her for filth. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget those words.
See, he's in this movie. Remember we were talking about him?
Yes, I saw the casting for Toph. Not saying BET will never be the same after all these people go down. BET ain't the same now. What you want them to start back putting reruns of Baby Boy on? They ain't doing nothing but showing Tyler Perry movies anyway, so that's what I'm saying. None of them about music no more. It's all about whatever's reality TV and fucking them crazy ass movies. Not Dr. Umar probably on them tapes. Why would you say that? Oh, you doing good, chilling. Can't wait for Netflix to expose Vince McMahon on how evil he was. Child. It's so many people that need to go down. They ain't got enough taxpayer dollars in the country to do all the trials that need to be done at once. And some of these judges ain't shit neither. So that's why I just be like, not BET be showing Tyler Perry knockoffs. Not that Tyler Perry ain't innocent either. I mean, if he ain't nobody said nothing, so it is what it is. I was still waiting on the light-skinned man to say who was accosting him, and he never said. Nah, some of y'all favorite reverends and preachers probably was at some of them parties, though.
Got swallowed up.
But the thing about a person that's a snitch is that they don't care if they go down. They care how many people go down with them. Because, bitch, if I gotta be in here, you ain't finna live your best life out there when I know what the fuck you did too. So that's why when you got somebody that's like that, the only people that sit in jail and never snitch are the ones that's gonna be taken care of like they not in jail anyway.
Diddy is going down. Diddy taking people down with him. I said that. Y'all thought I was bullshitting. I know he calling out names. I know he gonna do it. If I gotta go, you gotta go too. Ain't no way you gonna be out here doing whatever you were doing. I saw you doing it. No, I ain't going down by myself. That's why he recorded the shit. That's what. See, everybody is not your friend.
Somebody taught him how to do that. Somebody taught him how to do that, and he used that against his own people and some others too. But it's somebody higher than him that taught him how to do that have real parties too. Around the time of what, the Grammys? I'm gonna leave y'all with y'all thoughts on that one. Cause that shit, he ain't smart enough to come up with the shit that he been doing to people on his own. That's a learned behavior. Like, you learned that from somebody. Somebody taught you. You was their best little asshole boy, and they taught you how to do that shit to other people.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
I'm about to go. Cause you and these quotes. Whoever taught him is dead. Oh, that's what you think? The apprentice always overtakes the master eventually. That's what you think? Interesting. They still here. They still walking. They still breathing.
So, boy, I would love to been a juror that day. Like I wish I could just be like, this is the kind of case I want to be a juror on. I just be sitting there like,
no, cause you can't talk to nobody about that shit.
I wouldn't talk to nobody about shit.
And that shit gonna last for probably months,
years. The trial don't start till next year.
I heard people talking about Hugh Hefner recently too, like why he just made his shit look legitimate, but he was doing.
I be sitting in there with my legs crossed like.
Now he gonna be passing notes. I'm tired of y'all.
I be in that bitch like this, just like, oh.
No, cause Trey Petty and we gonna end up probably like, I'm gonna have to separate from him for a little while, cause he'll come home like, ooh, if only I could tell you what happened today, and I'm gonna be like, you bitch. Like he come home doing that shit on purpose, had to beat his ass.
What do you mean they was sliding? What in where? Who? Alleged? Whoa, we get to see a tape. This singer that was with who? She did a dildo well with what? Oh yeah, Your Honor, hold on. I need a minute. We gotta rewind it. Hold on, what?
Not you gotta rewind it. You supposed to sit there and not say nothing. They gonna tell your ass to get up on out of here. They gonna put you out. They gonna look at you and see the jurors and be like, watch his jury gonna probably, I don't know how they gonna pick his jurors. His lawyer's gonna have to do some real good homework on that shit. They gonna have to pick a bunch of old people that don't know him, or like Gen Z that's fucking I don't know. Like, I just don't even know. Cause like sometimes they try to pick people who wouldn't be biased to your situation. That's so hard in certain cases.
He gotta pick, the jurors gotta be in his generation and millennials. It can't be older. They can't be older because they lived in a time of like,
there's a lot of old people that know him and didn't like him too.
But I'm saying that he like what, 54? Like you can't go older than him.
They gonna get a bunch of old white people that
you got it. And like that's what his jury, like, one, they gonna have to be black. That's what his jury gonna have to like.
They gonna know his lawyer's gonna argue for somebody that's white, like that don't know him, to be like, I don't know. I feel like they gonna try to get people that don't know him, because I don't know. I don't understand how in this day and age, the way social media is, you could be unbiased in situations like this. Cause it's like, but you know what? His case is federal, right? Do they have juries for that? With the feds? Cause I want to say they do their homework before, so they already asked people if this would be enough to go to trial anyway. So I feel like they got
airtight cases, but that don't mean that all airtight cases are airtight. They think, and then they get in there.
I be forgetting how they do cases like this. Like, do they just straight go to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200?
He in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta spend another year now.
He got denied bail twice. And the first time that lawyer was trying to put him on bail for $50 million, they was like, the feds turned down $50 million. You know you could. $50 million cooked. Then that motherfucker was on Nancy Grace last night, bitch. Nancy Grace got a whole chart with dates and times that people on it for your ass. You're cooked. Nancy Grace? I don't fuck with Nancy like that. She annoy me sometimes, but she be on it. She be on it.
Hold on. I saw Nancy. I was like, I forgot that bitch existed.
Cause we don't watch TV like that.
No, it's just Nancy would pop up like on some shit. I saw Nancy. I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker done.
Nancy had a flow chart, y'all, on the news of how he moved during certain times. Like, she been on his motherfucking ass. Like, she had a flow chart and him connected to certain people and dates and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you're gone. Like, Nancy? Bruh.
Nancy finna, bro.
With her Karen hair, please. Nancy, when Nancy's on the case, like, she used to get on my fucking nerves how she talk to people, but she will solve some crimes though. Like, she will help put a motherfucker behind bars.
Bro, Nancy make motherfuckers look guilty as shit. Like, I don't care how innocent you are, bro. Like, Nancy had a flow chart. I'm sorry, that shit look like it had fucking
So he's
yarn.
Convicted already. He just has to be charged. So they ain't no court case for that shit. Like, not like that anyway. Like, whatever they did was probably in closed doors. Like, they had the witnesses talk to the people they already had to see if they would convict him and did it that way, instead of it being like a public type of situation, I think.
Nah, The public need to know.
That's why I was like, I think it depends on like what, like, because it's a federal case. That's why I be like, because you know some of those people that testify in federal situations have to go into witness protection and stuff like that, depending on what they saying. So that sounds like when it's high profile like this, because I'm trying to remember when Jeffrey Epstein went to jail. I don't remember them doing no trial for him neither, right? Like, I don't feel like we saw the details of his trial either.
They say Farnsworth Bentley coming out of witness protection.
No, bitch, because I kid y'all fucking not. I know I'm old and I know I have brain fog sometimes, but I specifically remember a couple of people after Kat did his interview with Shay Say. Shannon made an announcement that Farnsworth, after the fucking shit was starting to come out the first time, Farnsworth was supposed to be on Club Shay Shay, and that interview never made it out. And I'm like, did he record that shit and they're just like keeping it to post it like after? Cause I swear to God, some of y'all, I know some people in here in Discord, we all seen that announcement that he had said Farnsworth was gonna be on Shay, and I'm like, bitch, he finally saying, like, he finally gonna say something after all this time, and that shit never happened. So I'm like, I wonder if it's recorded and they waiting on him to go to jail and then they gonna fucking put it out. Cause depending on what you say, your life could be in danger. Like, you gotta be careful with these allegations too. I sent you a video earlier, I don't know if you watched it, of this girl that seen. She was like, she got approached at
I ain't watching it.
well, she got approached at the shit that be in Austin. What is it, South by Southwest? Or some shit, is that what that is?
I don't know.
I think South by Southwest be like the famous shit with like music and acting and stuff like that. But somebody approached her and was like, somebody gonna ask you to go to a party later, and 9 times out of 10 they gonna have harder drugs than you're used to, and you gotta say yes. She was like, the fuck you mean I gotta say yes? She's like, cause if you don't, they not gonna fuck with you no more. So like, if she went to the party, like, cause she's I guess like sing or rap or write music or do whatever too, but just not like well known. And she was like, she's been known to go to the studio and deny like smoking or drinking or whatever, and then she was like, her verse would always come a missing like off that track, or people wouldn't deal with her no more or whatever like that. I don't know who the lady is because I ain't never seen her before, but I was like, that's absolutely crazy for somebody to walk up you, because you know they have handlers, is that what they call it? Like, where the celebrity or they have like a middleman that'll approach people to tell them to come to the parties so that they don't directly interact with you themselves, like that kind of shit. So I'm just like, not speaking of good old Shay Shay, where Michelle, I'm tired. Farnsworth married to that lady from White Chicks and they got 2 kids. I didn't even know he was married and had no kids.
I was talking about that lady before. She was in Neo Video.
Which lady from White Chicks though?
Marlon wife.
I'm trying to remember White Chicks.
Marcus. Like, yeah. If you look up her, that's who he's married to.
Let me see.
Cause the other one is the other one we were talking about. She was always Shannon, not Shannon, I think Shamar Moore wife and something. Yeah, her.
That's not a white. Oh, the lady from White Chicks. I read that wrong. Like, I read the white lady from White Chicks. That's why I couldn't picture her, because I can't picture the white ladies that was in the movie. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
they've been married since 2010.
No, she was in Breaking All the Rules too with Jamie Foxx.
She was in a lot of stuff. I recognize her now, but my mind computed something different when y'all were saying that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they had like 2 kids. So like, yeah, if you worried about your
family.
family.
What Fonz's wife look like now?
Oh, I don't know if that's an accurate picture. Like, if that's up to date. Oh, hold on. What the images? They ain't got no images. But like, if you got your family, because my whole thing is Farnsworth used to live with Diddy, especially during the Making the Band era. All them years when Making the Band was on, because remember, he was the umbrella man. He always had like the umbrellas, right? Because Diddy didn't like to get wet. He was the umbrella dude. Like, I will never forget that. And I'll never forget when I fucking read Superhead book that he kicked Farnsworth out of a room to fuck Superhead in. Like, whatever room that he was in, like, he kicked him out to sleep with her. So I know that man done seen some stuff living in that house. And you got to be careful who you say shit about and what you say, because that could come back on you. That's why I be like, y'all can't always get mad that people don't talk when they got families. Like, if a person, even if they don't care that something happens to them, they got a wife and kids, and people gonna eat you up where they feel like it's gonna hurt you the most. Like, him and his wife only been married since 2010. They kids may not be grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta watch certain stuff like that. Yeah, Superhead, her book snitch about him too. Like she puts shit and weird shit in there about him too. That's why I was like, I already knew other stuff was up with that man anyway. But like when I read her book, I was like, oh shit. Like I can just only imagine.
Yeah.
And they got that clip.
Hey, real shit. I thought my man's name was Farnsworth Bentley.
That's not his real name?
No.
I thought
that was his name.
I mean, it sounds far-fetched, but some people got crazy ass names.
Exactly.
So what's his real name?
Derek Watkins.
Not Derek, please.
My man is a Derek.
Them stage names. I guess he was a persona. So did you send me that video of the girl from Making the Band husband?
Yes,
that shit had me caught me so off fucking.
Sarah
the girl Sarah from Making the Band. I don't know if y'all remember husband. She was in a group with Dylan, like with Dylan them. She was the singer.
Dylan.
And her husband was on his phone looking at the Diddy shit, and he touched her. I looked at her. He said, "I know you're not on these motherfucking say sorry." I was like, "Bro, why would you do that?" She was looking at him like, "What the fuck?" Like she paused for a minute though before she said something, and then she was like, "What are you talking about?" Like I'm sure. But she was married on the show, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, and then somebody was like, she wasn't on there. They was too busy walking across Brooklyn for that cheesecake. Somebody was like, none of them was on there. Child, that shit is absolutely crazy. But somebody keeps talking about he allegedly got that boy from Empire on the tape. That's why he fucked up now, because they was blackmailing him because he on one too.
Smoulet?
Hakeem. Because, like I said, you haven't seen, like, his downfall lately. And it's been horrible to watch. Because he on OnlyFans. He got an OnlyFans. And, yeah, it's been bad for him, like, the last couple of years. Because I remember him going to jail for domestic violence. I remember him getting out.
The youngest brother?
Yes. And you would have thought they would have been good after Empire. And now...
The way the older brother was acting, I'm like, he can act.
He married to old girl from the show.
Yeah, I know they married
cool.
For real.
They don't be in no shit. Them other two, that sounds like I don't know what they saw
Smoulet?
or what when they Smoulet in jail.
Smoulet because
did he go to jail? Did he go to jail for that? Because they say they caught him like he was lying, like they say he really was lying about that shit.
They put the Smoulet in jail.
If I'm not mistaken, he went to jail because that's why the show ended up off after that. Because that happened like around the last season of the show. Because I don't think he on the last season. Like
he not on season. Because season 4 they was doing some shit. And then season 5 he wasn't.
Hakeem. Like a couple of years after the show ended, he beat up his girlfriend real bad, so he had got arrested for domestic violence. Then I remember him seeing him because he started OnlyFans. Everybody was like, "Damn, like this what we gotta do." And then the last thing I seen was them showing him on OnlyFans with another dude. So I was like, everybody was just talking about like the downfall of Hakeem got to be studied. They was like his downfall got to be studied, and now it's coming out that Diddy got to him. They were saying that's why, because Diddy got to him, and I'm just like, that shit's crazy.
I ain't know.
His mugshot looked crazy. He did, but that's the thing about
y'all don't be knowing shit.
When y'all be like, "Oh, I want to be famous. I want to be like this person. I want to be like that person." Y'all do not know what them people had to do to get there, and that's why I feel like old school famous people don't always care for new school generation famous people because they didn't have to do the shit that they did to get famous. Like when YouTube came out and people started blowing up off YouTube and Vine. It's people in Hollywood absolutely hated them people. That's because you had to fucking suck to get where you got. Even if you did have talent, it didn't matter. You didn't know who I knew though. Like it was that kind of shit. Like you may have talent, but you can't get in the rooms I could put you in on some shit like that. So we know hoes was wide open. Probably blistering, but they was wide open. And y'all be mad that some of these new age people ain't gotta do that. Oh, I can make some prank videos or I can do whatever and I'm making more than you make in a year because you can't get a movie. Like it, child. I don't feel like being famous is whack because I don't feel like every famous person is fucked up. But I do feel like Hollywood has fell into that. So like on the newer end, I feel like you can come up just by people liking you. Because nowadays studios looking at, oh, do you already have a following before you even get here, or does somebody already like you or whatever before you get here? It ain't like it was back in the day. But back in the day, you were not getting in some of those rooms no matter how talented you were unless you did certain shit. Because when that shit came out with the Me Too movement about Harvey Weinstein and the way he had pressed up on some of y'all faves to this day, y'all would have never thought that some of them women would have had to be in a position like that, but they did. Hawk took her. That's not talent. Like I still don't understand that. Like
all she said was Hawk too. Like you must like certain shit just don't need to make a motherfucker famous.
Y'all need to stop using demure and use decorum, cause that's what y'all don't have. Like being outside with your pussies out and stuff. Like
I'm like, damn, like that's all you said. Like,
you okay, OD? Child, we had to pray for OD in my earlier stream. She said she seen a demon last night while she was wide awake. Said she almost kicked the cat off the bed. Okay. Oh, now almost you did kick the cat off the bed. I'm sorry, Arkham. I'm so sorry. I bet he was mad. Did you talk to your granny? Because I thought she was going to say she had a nightmare. Seeing a motherfucker while you wide awake is crazy. On the end of your bed, smiling. They trying to get you to stray from the Lord. God got a plan. God gonna show up tonight and be like, my child, you passed. You the new messenger for the 2024-2025 lineup. About to be on God's strongest soldier list for next year. Child. Who is that? Who is Les Moonves? Who the fuck is that? Not it was an Omen Salome knocking on my door. Is that really Salome, or are you just still guessing that it is? Because I don't believe that's them. I've owned Salome probably longer than you had, like half of your lifespan, and they ain't never knocked at my door.
Hold on. Alright. Cool. Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me OD later. Not any of y'all a lawyer.
The way you just phrased that sentence was crazy.
He used to run CBS. His wife hosts Big Brother on CBS. A lot of them ain't shit either because Bill Cosby ain't get found out until he was about to buy NBC. They be full of shit too. Not who is Sage. What you mean? Who? Huh? Where'd it come from? Sage the Gemini is being accused of. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck that is. These unknown ass folks. Let me see. Oh, that's a man. Sage the Gemini. An American rapper. I ain't never heard of this man before. Oh, that's the Red Nose Man and the Gas Pedal. Gas Pedal. Is that who? Like them songs? Some of his songs was in like Fast and Furious movies, I think. Child, I'm not surprised though. But anyway. Kimura's being petty with Russell Simmons now is going down. Child, I heard allegedly Kimura was like the person that Kim texts. Because, like, before Kim Porter died, she texts, "He got me." And then called 911. And that's supposedly who she texted to. Because after that, Kimura kind of just, like, disappeared for a little bit. But I don't know. That was supposed to be your bestie. So I'm like, if you got her manuscripts and her books, baby, now's the time to make sure he get nailed to the cross. Russell ass over there. Where he at? In Fiji or somewhere? Or in Thailand or something? I forgot where the fuck he done fled to. She disappeared because the other husband stole all the money and was on trial. That's crazy. So you done married twice bad. Who was the new husband? Because she was married to, I can't even say his name. Is it Digimon? I forgot how to say his name. That man that was in A Quiet Place 2 and 3 and been in everything else. I mean, he be in a lot of stuff. I think they was married. That's who she married after Russell, didn't it? Oh, he and Bali. I don't know how to say this man's name.
Actor, main pronunciation.
Jaimin? So I guess the D is silent. You know what I'm talking about, right? So she married a white man too? The white man, the one that ran off with all the money? Her white husband was scamming and stole Russell's money? Unfortunate. Yeah, he was in Guardians. That man be in everything. He was in Guardians and in Captain Marvel. Not that's why them kids over there looking like the Rainbow Coalition now. I don't see how they stole Russell money. She should have had money too from Baby Fat and all that other stuff she was doing with them shoes and stuff like that.
Bro, I remember that was the shit to wear.
Baby Fat and Fubu and
what's that? What was the other one? Not Baby Fat, Fat Farm? Was it?
I think it was Fat Farm.
That was the shit. Like when you had that shit on, motherfuckers, bruh, we used to rock that shit.
Y'all know who name keep coming up that I feel like y'all ain't never heard about though with all this that I forgot? Allegedly, Naomi Campbell. Naomi motherfucking Campbell. I don't think y'all heard about her. I heard she the female version of Diddy. I said allegedly before I said her name.
Just making sure.
Cause what's the name of that movie that came out that they say it had to be about her without naming her? It was like a movie about trafficking children that came out. Was it Song of Freedom or some shit like that? Child, they said that was about her allegedly. She came up doing the list stuff. She is mean as hell. She was in Empire, right? I don't know if she was in Empire or not. She might have made a cameo or something. I just be like, cause I don't know people's business. But you know, sometimes when a story don't make sense, most times there's something else to it. Like, you know, like some of them people that were modeling during like the early 90s and the 2000s, like I don't know what they were making then, and I know they made name for themselves, but it's like, what did you do after that to still have money like that to this day and then some to amplify that? Like what? Like, you know, some people come out with clothing lines or they come out with like perfumes or, you know, they do stuff like that. I don't feel like I've ever seen nothing with her name on it. She played Hakeem's sugar mama. Interesting. We about to get to go though, cause I'm hungry. I ain't hungry yet. I never finished Empire. I need to watch the last season because I feel like I was at the end and then all that stuff started happening and I just didn't get a chance to finish it. Hope you good, OD?
Alright, y'all, we finna go.
Yeah, I know I'll be back on Twitch later around 7 Central Time to play some games. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna play because I'm not 100% sure. I gotta see how many people I got for stuff. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. Y'all, be safe out here in these streets. There's a lot of weird people out here. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. See y'all later.
Y'all have a good weekend.
Not you with these tears, OD. Bye, y'all. Have a good one.